Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the War Room. How are we all doing on this slightly cooler, sunny evening in June? I hope you all survived the heat wave, wherever you are. Who have we got in chat? Ellie, our wonderful frog mod, has got the first this time, taking the crown off
Nice.
Strix. So congrats to Ellie. And our wonderful mod Strix is in chat though, so good to see you there, Strix. We also have hello to Kerrick as well. And Ondi Bay, as well as Brazen Coalition Games, and there's also CMCL lurking too. So thank you all for joining us. Hope you're all doing well. How have your games of Magic been? Have you been following any developments? Because also yeah, first time chat from UnsummonedSkull. Ooh, I wonder where he came. So, yeah, slightly not sun. I didn't expect. I didn't realize Liverpool got sun. I thought it was. I thought it lived in the shadow of Manchester.
They banned the Sun, didn't they?
They did
I mean,
actually,
they had to
and
at some
Everton,
point, because
and so
we
did
don't-
Everton as well. So
Yeah.
Liverpool are the real MVPs for banning the sun.
Yeah,
Speaking of,
Liverpool had to have got the sun at some point, otherwise the Beatles couldn't have written "Here Comes the Sun."
oh,
Maybe that's what they
very
traveled
true.
for.
I
It
love.
was, it was banned after that point, though. I think. That was in the 60s and 70s, and they banned it in like the 80s.
89? Yeah, 89.
Yeah,
So
it was,
the clubs go to. Oh yeah, we
the Sun was a very unkind newspaper.
We,
Well, it still is, but it was very unkind to
they,
Liverpool.
they obviously did a GoFundMe to let the sun come out. So
Yeah.
apparently there was a town in Wales that just hasn't seen the sun in years because it just keeps getting rain and clouds, and it's positioned in the valleys. So I cannot confirm.
Classic Wales.
Yeah, I cannot confirm or deny this though. But so yeah, was everybody following events in Vegas? Because apparently, if you're following the Pro Tour, you can play any color you want as long as it's red.
Yeah.
With a top 8 that was perfectly split between Izzet and Mono Red, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun times if you enjoy
Vivi
variety.
did nothing wrong.
I don't think I've ever seen a top 8 that split between two archetypes.
Well, it's the same archetype, basically.
It basically is, isn't it?
Yeah, just one runs counter magic. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I sold my Corey Steel Cutter well before it inevitably cops a ban. So
Gutted I haven't sold mine yet. It's beautiful too.
I was thinking running it in the Commander League, but the price it was going for just wasn't worth it. So I'll just cash out while I can. So,
Maybe you can soon though, right?
probably. Maybe soon, depending on how things develop. So Chaos Red, yeah. I run Boral Synthesizer and Pauper Carrick, so I cannot complain there.
Shall we switch over to the other screen and introduce guests? then
Yes,
now?
we actually have guests here. So
we do have guests.
we do. We should remember it. So for his first time on the War Room, all the way from Michigan, we have Jero, the Unsummoned Skull. Thank you for being here, Jero. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, thanks. It's an honor to be here.
It's great to have you. And, I've known you for quite a while now, so a long overdue appearance, I think. So
Although I do think I'm looking at the stream. I think you have my picture in the wrong corner.
oh, Amy, can we look at that? So oh yeah, Amy, John, and Jero are on. Need to be flipped over. So good spot there.
What?
Yeah, John is apparently the Unsummoned Skull. We've got a weird body swap thing going on here.
Wait.
So
I've got the. I need to swap. I need to swap stream on here. So
yeah, Amy. Let me fix that. Jero, yeah, please tell chat like who you are and where they can find you.
Okay. I'm Coach J-Ro, the Unsummoned Skull. Unsummoned Skull in most places. I think the link tree is in the chat already. But yeah, I have my own stream, twitch.tv/UnsummonedSkull, where I run Work in Progress Wednesdays. So if ever anybody has decks that they are working on, that they are trying to learn more about, those are nice, low-power, casual streams where we're learning together and we're not really trying. I mean, yeah, we're trying to win, but we're also trying to learn about our decks, and we kind of throw power level out the window with it.
I should probably just
Nice.
dump my entire Mox field into your inbox and say, here, fix all of these. But
busy for a long time.
yeah, I think that give you plenty of content to go with. But no, from what I've seen, yeah, it's a very chilled, fun stream where it's all about the gathering, isn't it? Yeah. If you win, it's great, but you're there to have fun with your friends. So no, do go.
So I'm called the Unsummoned Skull. I specialize in bouncing things. Do you want me to talk about the deck I'm bringing, or I brought it or not yet?
Wait till your turn
turn
one.
one. Yeah, we'll introduce decks on our turn one.
Okay.
So, but yeah, flickering and unsummoning stuff is always a good thing to do. I have a couple of decks built, and I love it. I think my Orzhov flicker deck is probably my pick of the pair. So, which doesn't run unsummon.
All of my decks are built around bouncing in some way.
Oh, bouncy, bouncy, oh, such a good time. Bouncy, bouncy. Shoes all in a line.
Segan, with that, we'll use that as a good segue into our second guest.
Yeah.
Very kind of
Look at
filling
me.
in at the last moment because Giraffe sadly hasn't been very well, but she was at Vegas, so that's completely understandable. We have ManaDorkJohn from Brazen Coalition Games. How are you doing, my friend?
I am doing very well, thanks, Rev. Happy to be here. Sad that Nat's ill, but then I get to play Magic with you guys, so happy for me.
Yeah, not the first time you've come to the rescue on one of our streams, and we've also done vice versa for Brazen Coalition, so we have a good balance going there. Please tell those in chat who might not know who you are and where people can find you.
You can find me on Blue Sky primarily, at Brazen Coalition Games. I am the host and producer of Brazen Coalition Games, a weekly EDH stream, much like One Room here. We stream on Sundays, 7 p.m. BST, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We tend to do a variety of different EDH streams, and including Chat Chaos, which is our next stream. So we'll do Pauper EDH, CDH, Chat Chaos, and then generally one other theme. So yeah. A lot of fun, and we have Amy and Rev on quite frequently.
Yeah. You British UK.
I've been on probably 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, bailing me out at the last minute because life happens.
Come to the rescue. You know, you've helped us out several times. So has Chrono and Gareth Charger Badger as well, who are your wonderful co-hosts, and all three of you are wonderful people and a nice way to chill out on a Sunday evening, I find. So, seriously, go and check out.
I think Ellie was actually on the CDH one.
Yes,
she was.
Ellie was.
She brought Glob Nonsense, Doomsday Pile, and won. It was a really fun game as well because so we had a Kinnan deck, and I was on Squall as well. Seed Mercenary. Which is probably a bad deck, but it was fun to try.
It's gotta be fun. So
it's fun.
Has Ellie ever told you why she started doing frogs?
No.
So, I run a group called Escapism. It's a yearly meetup where we meet in a various set locations around the UK, and we'd gone to Yorkshire. We were right up in the Yorkshire Dales, and Ellie because we have a sizable Magic community on Escapism, and Ellie asked, could she bring a Rule Zero Sultai Frogs deck? Because at that point there wasn't a Sultai Frog deck you could make, and we decided to humour her and say, yeah, bring it. And it was probably one of the funniest decks we'd ever played against. It was so incredible. It was busted, but in a good way. Like the kind of
deck.
It was just so dumb. And since then, every time a new frog gets spoiled, we have just encouraged Ellie to build a frog deck, and it's just bored into that whole thing. That deck was disgusting.
It was gross. It was Gitrog and Golnock.
One of the best Rule Zero decks.
I hope the name was Gitnog, because that is just right.
Sigon, one of the funniest decks we've ever played against, and since then Ellie has embraced frogs as her identity, and all for it. So we came here to play a game of Magic. Let us play a game of Magic. And I won the dice roll.
You won the dice roll with a 6 as well, didn't you? That we all rolled really badly, so that was fun.
Frog deck has been...
Was it bracket 4 or bracket 12?
Wow, straight. That is one of the sharpest things you've ever said. So, while Eddie rebuilds frogs for the upteenth time, So the deck I'm running today is Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. Basically, I want everyone to draw cards, and you'll pay life to draw cards, but you all get to draw cards at the end of the day. So it encourages you to attack each other for a card advantage. Just ignore the life gain. So I will start. Draw a card. Play a swamp. I'm going to tap the swamp to play Shadow Alley Denizen, and I will pass the turn to Amy.
Playing a brand new deck I've just built because I decided to play this about 10 minutes before we went live. Lassie roommates that are built from the Final Fantasy set. So it's Fang and Vanille, which obviously flips into Ragnarok if I can meld them together. We'll see if I actually manage to achieve that with all the bouncing that's apparently going to happen. But it's a bad deck that I'm hoping kind of does some. And I am planning to take it to the Pride. Was it the Magic Presents Pride event they're doing this weekend at LGS's? So I'm going down to that Saturday with this deck.
Nice.
I would be coming by and dressing up in orange and watching cars go vroom vroom. So representing us at Excelsior Games in Bristol. So.
I'm just gonna play a Necroblossom Snarl in tapped and pass the turn.
Amy, that's a weird white card. I don't understand what you're doing
here. So I'm running Copy of the Crescent Moon, or what the original art was we called Buttcrack Kami. Because
I know the one you mean.
Yeah.
He's a thick boy.
Yes. So the deck itself is the Kami of the Crescent Moon, which is a mono blue burn deck. I like burn in weird flavors, and so what this deck is designed to do is get everybody to draw a lot of cards and bounce cards to hand, and then do damage based on hand size.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So
oh no!
Is, yes. So this is based around a blue-red deck that existed, the same Pro Tour where they had the infamous Lightning Helix top deck.
Yeah. Oh.
There was also a deck called Owling Mine, which used Kami of the Crescent Moon. So this is an Owling Mine deck.
Nice.
I call it Moonblast because I have all of my commanders altered to be Pokemon, and then the decks are built around moves that the Pokemon knows. So this is Kami of the Crescent Moon, altered to be Lunatone by Fox Noctum.
That is amazing.
And then the deck itself is called Moonblast because that's a move that Kami of the Crescent, or that Lunatone knows, that represents how this is built around the moon and blasting people.
Interesting.
So I'm going to play turn 1 Island and pass a turn.
This is going to be crazy. There's going to be so much card joy in this game. Over to you, John.
Right, well, I heard Amy wasn't playing white, so I brought a deck that had white in to just round that out for her.
Yeah.
I've brought my Choco Seeker of Paradise deck. This is a Bant bird deck and some landfall. So the game plan is to get birds, hit face, and profit, basically. And yeah, basically doing bird things with green in is apparently really good. So we'll kick things off. I'll draw, and I will just play a tapped Temple of Enlightenment to scry one. Do I want that? Yeah, why not? Okay, pass back to you, Ev.
Thank you very much. So, chat, we are going back to Amsterdam next year. Who's excited about that?
Me.
Super excited.
Me.
Yeah, me and Amy have already booked our time off and our hotel. So
I've provisionally booked a hotel too.
Nice. Are you going to be at the N-How as well, or have you found somewhere else?
I've forgotten what it's called. I found it on. It's about half a mile away from thingy, but
it's not too
it
bad.
had free cancellation, which I felt was. With it being a year away, things do change. So while I'm intending to go now, who knows what's in a year? I'd rather not just screw myself.
Yeah, I mean,
Ellie, that would be amazing if you can go.
Oh god,
Ellie, so good.
Ellie, if you could come, that'd be great. I think Strix is on about going as well.
Yeah.
We'll finally get Team War Room together in a different country.
Yeah.
Team War Room and Team BCG could have like.
Oh, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? I still remember when we so. Those who watch or follow YouTube, we did do that Guess the Legendary card game, which included Spice 8 Rack, who lives the next city over from us. And we immediately had to joke at the fact that it took until Amsterdam for us to meet somebody who was quite literally down the road from us. Yeah. And if you watch, go see Pleasant Kenobi pulling faces in the background.
Yeah.
So,
what are you playing?
I'm going to play a Magic card, Amy, if that's all the same to you. Right. I will tap a swamp. I'll tap Swamp to play Sol Ring, and tap this other swamp to play Changeling Outcast. That gives a creature intimidate to end of turn. I'll give it to Shadowy Denizen, but it doesn't matter because I'm the only one with creatures.
Yeah.
So, who likes card draw?
I mean,
I'm going to say yes tentatively.
Okay. How about we all draw cards? I'm going to play tap someone to play Howling Mine.
nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So we can all start
Now
drawing cards.
Now, if J-Ro has one, we'll be having a really good time.
You know I have one because it's
Yeah.
my commander.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
they
But
bounce.
do you know what's really funny? So we on Chat Chaos, we've had it. I think Strix did this. He made everybody have a copy of Howling Mine.
Yeah. I did the Fairy
We
Mastermind.
went through some
remember?
cards.
Remember I did the Fairy Mastermind? That was quite funny.
That it would be incredible. I'll pass her into Amy. So yeah.
Okay, Anta.
Hopefully, we'll have to see Ellie Strix. We'll have to see if we can get Triven to
I'm gonna
go as
play
well
this
and make it a mini escapism.
And then I'm going to tap this to play this Farseek. You switch one over for a plains, island, swamp, or mountain. I'm going to go and find my one jewel in the deck, which is an Overgrown Tomb.
I'm just hoping Wizards confirms it is the RAI Amsterdam because I think a lot of us are booking around that area anyway.
Yeah,
so it would be sods of Wizards saying, "Oh no, we're actually going to be at this place, the other side of the city."
Yeah.
Because I decided to go
Just a
non-cancelable
weird-
booking because I wanted to save money. I'm a cheap bastard like that.
There we go. Overgrown Tomb. I'm gonna have it come in tapped.
I should have attacked with the Shadow Need Denzel, but it's too late now.
I will then pass the turn there. Pass over to Zero.
All right. Then island, or sorry, I draw two. Then island and cast the commander. Now we have two Howling Mines.
Yay!
Oh, I'm gonna draw so many cards.
Oh, I didn't draw my extra
Oh
card. Damn
God, I can't. I'm so
I
excited.
just draw that one.
I have to wait for. I have to wait for.
This is-
So basically,
Okay.
now we're all drawing 3 cards a turn.
I'm gonna draw
Yep.
for Howling Mine, draw for Kami, draw for turn. Oh, that felt good, chat. So good. Right.
It's like go to discard.
I'm gonna play this forest and tap it for the classic BOP.
Ooh,
Nice.
I think
1,
he's wearing
2,
the
3,
birds there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8 cards in hand. What do I want to get rid of? None of these. Can I keep them all? I'm going to get rid of this reflecting pool, and I'll pass.
Give me.
You got to take your turn now. It's
No.
your turn.
Now,
Right now, I'm clipping J-Ro playing the comic resume and John just drawing 3
That's right. Do
cards.
that. Sort that in a minute.
I'm doing it now, okay?
Look at Chris holding up the screen.
get chat
Go.
to do it. Chat,
Jeez.
make the clips happen.
Okay. Tip.
Yeah.
Just download that.
It's for the content. Yeah, it's for the
Yeah,
content.
clip it
That
for
is
the,
true.
for the algorithm.
Yeah.
I need to game the algorithm. Right. Oh yeah, draw 1 card. Draw 2 cards. Draw 3 cards.
How good did that feel? It felt dirty. It felt dirty when I did it.
This is where I point out to Chris that I've literally got a button on my Stream Deck which says clip.
Well, you don't use it, so use the tools as intended.
No.
Push the button.
Okay, so play a swamp. Let's tap to play Gix, which I'm going to give the Denizen Shadow again. There. What do I want to do now? I've only got 1 mana. I've got 1 mana floating. Do I bolt the bird? Like, I mean,
Up to you.
If you bolt the bird, I'll bolt your gigs.
I will
I
not
have a
bolt
single white.
the. I will
I
not
have a
bolt the
single
bird.
white mana.
So. Okay, so I think I'm just going to go to combat. So I will attack. I'll send the Shadow Annie Denizen at John, which cannot be blocked because
I
it has
welcome it.
Intimidate. And changing Outcast, I will send at J-Ro. You're both taking 1 damage.
I welcome it.
Okay.
That will trigger Gix. I'm going to pay 2 life and draw 2 cards.
He's losing. See, hit us for 1 and he took 2.
Yeah,
terrible.
I'm losing more than we're gaining. I will
Terrible rate.
I will pass the turn.
Passing there, cool. Enter. Draw for turn, draw for Kami, draw for Howling Mine. Wow.
How does that feel, Amy?
Well, yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
I just drew like 2 lands when I already had like 3 lands in hand. So
But they're not in your deck now. We get to a graveyard.
yeah, that is very true. I don't mind drawing more cards when I haven't got like a Reliquary Tower because I do want things in my graveyard. I'm gonna play. Let's play this Exotic Orchard, and then I will tap for 3 mana and play out Fang, Fearless Lassie. I haven't been clicking cards. I should be clicking cards more often. This probably won't load up on Spelltable as well because it's a Final Fantasy card. But she.
It says it's Preston stage.
Yeah, whenever 1 or more cards leave your graveyard, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Only triggers once a turn. I don't have anything for 1 mana, so I'll go to end step and discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll discard 2 cards. I will discard.
I mean, you're in black, so you should have graveyard recursion. Hopefully.
This basic swamp and this arrowed archway, and then pass.
1. Set now 1 for turn. I will swing the Kami at ManaDorkJohn. Right, John?
2.
1.
Oh, is it 1? All right.
Yep, it's a 1/3.
For some reason, I thought it was a 2/2. Okay.
Nope, it's a decent blocker.
I mean, he's
but,
got the butt.
He's got I mean, he does have the thick ass. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. But a creature dealt combat damage to one of Chris's opponents, so I will lose a life, draw a card.
Hey. Let's see, we're all partaking in the bounty of the card draw.
Yeah, my 0/1's gonna come in clutch here for that.
All right. I'm going to pause for 2. Each player draws 2 cards.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah, I like this. I like this.
Okay.
I'm gonna become that meme soon, you know, with the guy holding lemons, but actually it's cards. So what am I gonna do with all of these cards? Yeah.
Need like a Gatling gun, just like the magic card Gatling gun.
Love it.
All right.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got a card of
I'll
10.
discard 4 for turn. 3 islands and an opportunity, and I will pass the turn.
Draw for War Room. Draw Howling Mine even. Draw for Kami. Draw for turn.
Gonna become a meme. John, you already are a meme.
John's already the meme.
I am a meme. Yeah. It is fair and valid. This is a really good tactic. What you've done is basically weaponize my ADHD with decision paralysis. Right, Scalding Tarn, crack it, get a island adjacent land. Right. Actually, just an island, so I'll take the 1. Okay. And then I'll tap 3 for a Commander Sphere.
Classic. And from now on, you're banned. Now you're banned from playing on game nights because they hate free CMC mana rocks.
Oh, what will I do?
I know. I'm sorry. I had to break it to you.
I live in constant fear of being rejected by Josh Lee Quine.
Yeah, feelings mutual.
Hey,
was that too
Clara,
catty? Someone clip that because that's gonna bite me in the ass
Yeah,
one day.
go on, Amy. You get that clip.
Right,
No, it's fine. It's gone
Okay.
now.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep these 5 for sure.
So hello, Chrono. Good to see you, my friend.
I guess we keep these 2. I'm gonna get rid of, because no one likes counter magic. We're gonna get rid of Dazzling Denial, a Prayer of Stream, and a Wild Rose Rebellion.
Wow.
That's counterspell, isn't it? That one.
It is counterspell.
Wow, discarding counterspell. I'd never do that lightly. So that I wonder what else is in his hands that.
Things that cost 1 mana that I can do.
Also reasonable.
And then I will pass the turn. Oh, why did I think I had to give it a 2 mana spells? I've got my Birds of Paradise. What an idiot.
It's effectively another land. Also, just good call on the venues, OD Bay. Looking at where the Expo Great Amsterdam is, though, it's right by the airport, which is good, but there's also no hotels around there, or there's very few. So I do think the Rye is probably the safe bet because of where it is and just how much is around it. So even if the Expo is a bigger venue, so hopefully
he's right though, because we're right next to it. Otherwise,
yeah,
we've got a bit of a train travel to go.
Yeah. There's not very many hotels around the Expo.
We'll figure it out.
So there's not many hotels around the venue for the Expo. The Rye is probably the safest bet. Right, so draw for turn. Then draw for the
Howling Mine.
Then draw for the Kami. Oh, I've got 13 cards in hand, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards, actually. Right.
You be all cheap.
I'll play a Swamp. I might as well get out my hand. Then I'll tap Soul Ring to play Jet Medallion.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It resolves.
Yay. You know what? Let's deck them out. Let's make this even more fun. We all like card draw, right?
Yes.
I'm going to tap 3 and play Scrolling Crawler. Now, whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 1 life.
Wow. Okay.
Zero chill.
Does it resolve?
Yeah, that resolves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chrono just says boo.
That resolves.
Resolves, yeah.
I'm going to have to figure out...
Might not stick around, but
it probably won't.
I can tell you now it's not sticking around.
Have you got removal, have you?
Yes.
Oh, great. Is it going to... Oh, and you've got 1 mana... you've got 1 mana. I got to play it for shits and giggles. So.
If I didn't have this removal in hand, I'd be taking at least 3 damage, maybe.
No, this is definitely
more,
not sticking around.
Actually, on my turn.
But you get to draw 4 cards on your upkeep, Amy.
I draw 3 cards.
Yeah, but now you get to draw 4 with Scrolling
The Crawler triggers on your own upkeep.
Oh, it's on my own upkeep. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, should go to combat. Amy's got... How big's your...
She's a 2/3.
A 2/3.
You're going to come attack Fang?
You've just said you're going to remove my Scrolling Crawler, so I feel like...
She did. We all heard her.
Shut up, John. Shush you.
Go to combat. I will attack with Gix, the Denizen, and the Outcast. I'm going to send Gix at Amy. I'll send the Denizen at J-Ro, and I'll send the Changing Outcast at John.
I forget, how big's Gix?
Gix is a 3/3.
He's a 3/3.
Yes. So move to blocks if...
Seeing as I'm getting attacked by a farty man, I cannot block.
Do I just block just for the sake of not taking... I just take 3 damage. So I took 3.
So I will take 3 and draw 3 cards. 2.
How much did other people take? 1...
So I
took an Uno.
You took 3, John and Jared took 1 each. So.
Yep, cool.
Cool. Go to second main. Just see what I've got. You know what? I'm gonna go to end step and discard things. I think.
Which card?
I will discard Phyrexian Arena. I don't think card draw is going to be an issue, so I think Phyrexian Arena is probably safe to go.
Yeah.
So many cards. I'll discard Curse of the Cabal. I'm struggling to figure out what's discard. Stick around. Discard Sword of Once and Future. Giggling for.
Just that you got so many cards in your
I know, and I do have an Decanter of Endless Water and a Reliquary Tower. So one more card.
I do love using those against people.
Oh yeah, look at all this stuff I can hold on to. Right, I've done my discard.
Then you discard. Cool. I shall untap.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the reliquary. I'm gonna use my reliquary tower to hold on to all these cards.
In my draw, so before I go to draw, I'm gonna cast this Croson Grip.
And take out the Scrawling Crawler.
Yeah.
I've got no responses. I don't think anyone else can respond.
That's already representing stupid amounts of damage, so let's not.
I think you're just wussing out. If I can take 3 damage from card draw, why can't you?
Then I'm going to draw 3 cards.
Just wussing out there.
And not take 3 damage.
I think that's just pathetic.
Right, I'm going to play a Rogue's Passage. Then... Too many
Ellie, quick, someone play the nice card Smothering Tithe.
I'm playing white today, I can't play that. I'm gonna
It's not a bird, so I can't play it.
I'm gonna play the Secure Tribe Elder, which has no text. Doesn't even have the power toughness on it.
Where'd you get that one to?
I saw the promos from F&M.
Oh yeah.
I think you bought some packs and then you got to buy it.
Oh yeah.
I think it was like Modern Horizons, you bought 3 packs and you got one.
Oh yeah, that might.
Times are tough. They can't even afford to put words on the card.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
I mean, remember when we used to get vanilla creatures in Magic?
So then I think I've got to attack someone other than you, haven't I?
To draw cards, yes.
Draw a card. Do I want to draw a card?
Yes, of course you do.
J-Ro, you take 2?
To Fang damage?
Fang damage, yeah.
Sure.
And I will pay a life and draw a card.
Ellie says, John, you need a bird-themed Smothering Tithe, either Fluttering Tithe, Cluckering Tithe.
Right, okay, so then
Cluckering Tithe is great.
I'm going to go to end step and
You've got to be careful which one you use, because that is a mispronunciation away from getting demonetized on YouTube.
Oh God, yeah. I've only just seen that, and I'm slightly concerned.
I only have card draw and stuff. I'm gonna discard this Eviscerator's Insight because I don't really need to cast that. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more.
Feathering Tithe. Chrono suggests Feathering Tithe. Also
For
reminds
Mother's
me that
Day,
Aetheric did actually have vanilla creatures, which were legendary as well.
Yeah.
So
we for Mother's Day Chat Chaos, we actually had Mothering Tithe, which is
So there we go. I'm going to discard a Forest, a More Divine Reclamation, and an Eviscerator's Insight. And I'll pass turn.
Okay. Do you know how fun Scrawling Crawler was?
have you got a
cool,
Scrawling
J-Ro.
Well, I'm glad I've got like 3 turns until until it gets back to me. Oh God.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Alright, and I will send the Kami at John.
I can't even be mad at that. That's
Alright, I'll pick that in. I'm gonna pay life and draw a card.
J-Ro, your life total's looking a little bleak, my friend.
Not that far.
he's only on
would you
34. Get him.
Would you like a bit more? And I'll Swords to Plowshares your
Well, when is this happening?
With the Gix trigger on stack. I mean, I could do it at end step, but just doing it now.
Kronos says in an Atoma voice that the cycle of pain begins anew for 5 seconds.
Okay. Alright, so gain 3. Again, it's power. Yep. So
yeah, that's right. 3 life, back up to 37. You're welcome.
That is exiled, so put this up here.
Big question here: will a scrolling crawler stick around for a turn?
I love how we're using the removal on like the crawler rather than the actual like card draw, which is the actual problem. Is the Howling Mine like?
I can't exile the Howling Mine. It's not a creature.
So I mean, I did my Croson Grip, and I probably should have taken out like the card draw. That everyone's
I mean, technically, you did take out the card draw, the one that was making it painful.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna put it back in my hand with Unsummon.
Oh!
I might have a response to Unsummon. Oh wait, it's fine. You do you, bud.
You don't gain.
Yep. Yeah, it might get removed when it comes back down, but that's okay.
That's okay.
This game's mad already.
Right.
I'm enjoying this a lot.
Alright, I'm gonna pitch Mind Spring and an island and pass a turn.
Alrighty. Gonna untap and draw 3. Oh, buddy, what do I want to do?
Demonetizing Tithe, the streamer's greatest nightmare. Whenever an opponent draws a card, you get to loudly swear or be political unless they pay to. Can we cast that on J.K. Rowling?
Just always have to pay the 2 then, yeah.
God, yeah.
Wait, isn't that both swearing and being political?
Oh god, we have to pay 4 just to shut her up permanently.
It's a price I'd pay.
I probably would pay that price all the time.
I'd throw my wallet and say, do it! Sorry. Anyway, what do I want to do? I want to play Choco, but I've got all of these cards, chat.
What are you gonna do with them?
I guess we do play Choco actually. Tab 4, play the Void, and then play this Azorius Chancery, and I will bounce back this island. There is a trigger, but Choco can't attack, so we'll pretend it didn't happen.
I love having Choco on the field.
I've only known Choco for 5 minutes, but if anything happened to him, I would kill everybody in this pod, including myself.
It's Choco from Final Fantasy 9. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's so good.
Right, okay. I need to keep some mana up in case there's another scrolling crawler about. So we're gonna keep this one, this one.
Oh,
this one.
I can promise you, I don't have one of those in my deck.
Same, Amy. I would never want to punish you for drawing cards.
I mean, I punish myself for drawing cards.
Now,
now
I wonder if John is bluffing there, like, because he's only got the 1 mana up, and that's his burb. So
that can tap for any color. Like 4.
So is it? Did you pass it, or you?
5. I am passing it. I just need to decide what I'm keeping.
this is probably the slowest part of the game. Is like, what? I don't know what.
If you bolt Choco, it becomes Choco Flakes.
Count Chocula.
Do you know what I'm actually going to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of this island. That's what I'm going to get rid of. Island and a heroic intervention.
Ooh.
Pass.
Right. Okay. Untap. Draw 3. Okay. So first I'll play Shizo, Death's Storehouse as my land drop for turn. Then I'm going to tap a swamp. I'm going to feed the swarm, the birds of paradise.
Oh, I'm going to cast Flawless Maneuver for free.
Oh,
Nah.
yeah, that's fine. Had to try.
That's cool.
I'm not after your stuff. Why are you bullying me, Chris?
Gotta get. You have mana open.
He just doesn't like the
I do.
bird. He just doesn't like the birds.
Yeah, you heard it here first. Chris hates birds.
Chris hates birds of paradise. There you go. You've heard it here first.
Nobody tell. Quick, nobody tell Bobby Christine.
Right. You're like stuck now. What do you get to?
No, actually, no. I'm just working out. Oh my god. I'm gonna tap.
It's weird just constantly having a full grip because you can only play like 1 or 2 spells
So
in a
many.
turn and draw 3 cards.
I'm gonna tap
Jane.
3. I'm gonna play Insatiable Avarice, paying the spree cost to search for a card and put it on top. Shuffle and put this on top.
The results.
Don't have to reveal either.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that even when I don't have mana open, just to.
You're in blue.
Play the
I'd be
mental
disappointed
game.
if you didn't do that.
Chris is just happy this stream that he knows he's safe from Mana Tithe.
Is
Unless-
he though?
Unless John has.
Oh, that's true. I didn't actually look in your list if you had Mana Tithe in there.
I don't, but I just like.
I wouldn't be surprised if you. I wouldn't be surprised if you're like, I know I'm going onto Amy's stream. I'm going to slip a Mana Tithe into the deck list just for that of it.
Right. Okay.
Imperial seal that doesn't cost the same as the Switch 2 game. Love it.
Honestly, the spree mechanic from Thunder Junction
It's
was
good.
probably one of like, the best thing about that set. It's a good. I love modal cards, and that's like a good way of bringing them in. So
Yeah.
I think was it High Noon, the one that's like basically a modal board wipe? You can
I like
cast
High
once.
Noon. No, it was
Final Showdown.
Final Showdown. That was it.
I like
But High Noon is great.
High Noon is
It's,
also
it's what do you call it? Rule of law effect.
I remember the name of the white one. I've gotten a few decks as well, but it's like destroy target enchantment, destroy target artifact, or put a plus and counter each creature you control.
Yeah,
That's quite a nice one.
I know the one you mean.
I
Yeah.
can't remember what it's called now. It sort of replaced the Return to Dust in my deck.
Oh yeah, Return.
Really.
Well, yeah, because it's more efficient, isn't it?
It's destroy rather than exile, but it still like does a similar thing.
This goes on top. Right. 2, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 cards in hand. I've got 2.
Requisition Raid. That's it.
Yeah, that's the one. Right. I will go to combat. I'm just going to attack with 2 creatures. I'm going to send the Shadow Alley Denizen at J-Ro and the Changing Outcast at Amy. So just 1 damage each.
1 damage each.
You can't block the Outcast. Amy.
Yeah. 1 to me and 1 to you.
1 to J-Ro. Yeah. I will pay 2 life and draw 2 cards. Right. Cool.
I'm going to watch you doing that. I'm going to sack the Secure Tribe Elder and go get a basic land tapped.
Goodbye, Steve.
Bye,
I'll get this swamp into play tapped.
Right. I feel a bit naughty.
Why?
I'm gonna tap Shizzo for black. I'm gonna play Unearth and bring Scroll and Crawler back to the battlefield.
Oh, you utter.
Any responses?
No.
No. Oh my god, we're gonna have 2 on soon. We're gonna have 2.
I can deal with exactly 1, Amy.
Why have I got bonked for that, Strix? Come on.
Okay.
Because you said that you're going to do something naughty.
I did. I did
You
something
did, yeah.
incredibly naughty.
As requested, as advertised.
I did exactly what I said I was going to do.
Ugh.
I'm a bad little boy.
Yes, you are.
I'm
Now you can-
naughty. Not sure if you guys, if y'all got a Courage the Cowardly Dog there.
Oh,
God,
Courage the
yes.
Cowardly. That's unlocked a core memory.
I feel old now
Naughty.
just thinking about that.
So we've got another one of these on the battlefield again. Yay!
We might have 2 in a minute. So, I'm gonna tap 2 more. I'm gonna play Mask Grizzlebrand.
Yeah.
2, 3. Go to end step. I have to discard a card. What do I get?
Scrap is supposed to stay in the junkyard. Yeah, I agree. Chrono, I agree.
Hello, new friend. My name is Fred. The words you hear are in my head. I said my name is Fred, and I've been very naughty.
You've done them as well.
I'm going to discard Rev Type Extractor and go past turn.
Okay, I'm going to untap.
Have you got removal?
Draw step. These are all separate draw triggers that I can respond to. So
Yes, they are.
I will draw one card.
Lose one
and
life.
Lose one life.
Jesus can't help you now,
Okay.
Amy.
What's the CMC of that thing?
3.
That sucks. Sucks.
You've got removal in it.
Yeah, I got removal. See if anyone can guess where that would suck. Right, okay, so I will draw another card.
Lose another life.
And lose another life.
Can you not throw anything in the bin to get that to work?
No, not yet. Okay, that's the sorcery, so that's fine. I'm going to have to draw another one and lose another life. But what I can do is play the Shire Terrace. And actually, no, I'm not incentivized to now kill the thing, so other people can take some damage. Because I have.
I'm trying my. You can't see it on camera, but I'm trying so hard not to
Let's
laugh.
do these two. I'll pay 2 mana for a Talisman of Resilience. There we go. What do I want to do? I want to play. So, yeah, no, I can't. Ah. Oh, that sucks. There's four to play Vanille, but then I do this and the land comes intact and I can't do the other thing I want to do. So then I take more damage next turn. But no, it's fine. I can do it. I can do it in response to the draws next turn. Yes, 4 Vanille. I'm gonna play Vanille. So Vanille's gonna come in. I will then mill 2 cards. Still.
Spelltable's like just gone really bad for finding cards lately.
It's finding fantasy cards and especially like the printings and stuff. It just doesn't like them. So I'm going to mill 2 cards and then return a permanent card from my graveyard to my hand. I milled 2 lands, so that was nice. Return to my hand, permanent card. Not much in there I actually want. Let's go for. Oh, does it yet? Either have I? No. I would go for the Baron War because I can cycle it anyway. But then that's a card leaving my graveyard, so Fang will trigger. Whenever one more cards leave your graveyard, I draw a card and lose 1 life, but I'm going to lose 2 life.
Oh! I think this is the most damage we've seen in a single turn at this point.
Yeah.
Maybe I did deserve the bonk bot command for
Did I
the degeneracy I've pulled.
I've just played Vanille.
You played Shire Terrace as your land
Shire
drop.
Terrace.
Talisman.
Talisman, yeah.
Talisman, and then so I tapped. Yeah, I did tap right. Yeah, that's fine. So I've got 2 mana left. I will. Yeah, let's do it now. 2 mana for Nature's Law. 6 mana for a forest card. Put the card into play. I don't have anything other than basic forests. Than the overgrown 2. Comes into play untapped. I think before I shuffle this over, and there's why I'll pass the turn once I shuffle.
Right, take my lumps. Draw my 3.
Wait, everyone's drawing 4 now?
3.
Oh no,
Three,
about,
so we
sorry,
draw an extra one on your
Yeah,
upkeep.
sorry, I'm getting the rules text mixed up.
But if you are thinking about a thumbnail for this when you put it on YouTube, you should get somebody like force feeding cards on a spoon into somebody else.
We really should work on actually doing proper thumb. Yeah. We can see it, J. Rowe. We don't like it, but we can see it.
Second scrolling crawler.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm gonna cast Mind's Glow.
I'm going to Path to Exile one of these mothers.
Which one?
I can't decide. They're both terrible. I did J-Rose last time. I feel like I'm going to do yours, Chris, just because I did J-Rose last time.
Do I have a response? Probably not. No, Scroll and Crawler is one of them is finally gone for good.
Yeah.
You're
I did
free.
one of them.
We've got to do Minds of Glow.
Yep, I got Mind's Glow on the stack. Starting with me, each player can pay any amount of mana. Each player draws X cards, where X is the total mana paid this way. So I'm going to put 1 into it.
I'm going to put a goose egg.
See
what I did there? Goose egg.
I'm putting 0 as well.
I have no mana to put in,
Mana,
so
so-
I cannot.
We'll draw
There
one.
is a forest untapped, so there is one that can put in if you want to.
No, I'm fine.
All right, so everybody draws a card. Everyone besides me loses a life.
Just for the hilarity, the card I drew was actually Gilded Goose as well.
I take you'll lose it.
All right.
Better to exile Chris, more likely to come back in black. Don't insult AC/DC like that. My God, Ellie. Disgraceful.
I'm going to discard an island and pass the turn.
Already, we're going to untap and draw 3, take 3, 2, 3. Could have been worse, could have been taking 6.
I've only drawn 1 since my. No, I supposed to discard it on my turn.
The funny thing,
I drew this one.
funny thing is, Strix, I do actually have a spare War of the Spark card I could put in this deck to get stuff back from exile. Now you've said that, I might have to do that. Thanks, Strix.
Oh, I am torn.
Hey,
Right,
we got Natalie and Brugge in the chat. Welcome.
Yep.
we are going to tap 4 for Felidar Retreat.
Handful stuff, yep.
Correcto. And then we are going to play this Evolving Wilds. We've got a landfall trigger on Choco, which I'll just chuck like this. Felidar Retreat, I'll put a +1/+1 counter on my Boyds, and they have Vigilance until end of turn. And then I would like to move to the punchy step.
Strix, you can't resist doing the power plays, can you?
Right, so I would like to send my Birds of Paradise at Rev in the air. So that's just 1 in the air your way.
You do not get to draw cards off that.
I'm cool with that. I'm fine.
He just wants to hit you with the Birds of Paradise.
Yeah, and then I'm going to hit J-Ro with Choco, who is currently a 5/5. Triggers. I've attacked with 2 birds, so I'm going to look at the top 2 cards of my library. Any land cards go straight onto the battlefield tapped. I can put 1 of them into my hand if it's not a land, and the rest into the graveyard. And I have got 1 land and 1 non-land, so I'll put that card into my hand. Landfall triggers. I'll get +1/+0 on Choco, and I'll put another 2 counters on these. So, Chris, you're now taking 2 in the air, and J-Ro, it is 7 on the ground.
I did try to bolt the bird, but no.
So,
Okay, I'll take the 7.
How much is Chris taking? Chris is
2.
down to
I took 2. Down
Just
to
2.
30.
Yeah, and then
Cool.
I'll take my 7 since you damaged a player who is.
Oh yeah,
Chris,
then
you have
I
this
take
trigger.
2 life and draw. Is that an optional?
you
I mean, I've
can
done it
pay,
now,
you can
but-
pay 1.
You may pay
1
yeah.
and draw 1 because you attacked
Yeah.
J-Ro.
It's a mate. They don't.
I've done it now. That's cool.
Okay.
So
You
I
draw
am
1,
gonna...
take 2.
Yeah, I have done so. I'm going to tap my Commander Sphere for this Soul Ring I just drew. I'm going to tap the Soul Ring for an Arcane Signet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. No discarding for me. Yep, pass the turn.
Okay.
Over to Chris.
Now I have to get the punish. Now I get punished for drawing cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Okay, life draw another card. Okay, life draw yet another card. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Another swamp. Let's tap Soul Ring and Shizo. I'm going to equip the Mask of Grizzlebrand onto Gix. So now he's got flying and lifelink,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is important.
For some reason, I thought Gix naturally had Menace, but he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. It's pretty. That's where you got kind of give him the evasion to get around it. Then tap 3 for this. So I'll tap 3. I'm going to play Cryptghast.
That's a card.
Shadow Alley Denizen triggers. I'll just give it Intimidate to end of turn. Not that I really. Probably needs to limit how much I draw cards for at the moment, so.
Yeah.
Which means now all my swamps tap for 2.
Do it.
Let's go to combat. Amy, take 3 in the air. I'll also send the Denizen at John and the Changing Outcast at J-Ro. So Amy, you got 3 coming at you in the air, and you have got 2 unblockable on the ground.
2 or 1 was it?
Just 1 damage each on the ground.
Just Uno.
I gain 3 life. So 4, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you.
So I go back up to 30.
Are you not paying the life to draw the cards?
No, I will not be doing that this time.
Okay.
It's a May trigger.
It's a major. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made trigger. But I mean, I figured because it was basically free because you gained and then lost the life.
Nah, I need to.
Why did you gain life? You gained, yeah, lifelink
Life from Massacres of Brand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Massacre Brand, yeah.
Then I'm going to tap 4. So, which I can do now. So, floating, keep them on float back. I'll play Bontu's Monument to give black creature spells I cast cost 1 generic less.
Jeez. More like Bonk use Monument.
Bonk you. Yeah, that's a good one. And then the last black mana, I will. Or do I extort with the Cryptghast? Because I could do that now, because it's whenever I cast a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pay the extort cost on Cryptghast for that using the last mana. So everyone, you lose 1 life each, and I gain 3 life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass lay turn.
Okay, untap.
We've still got the crawler around.
Yeah, I know. So what I
You
get?
don't have removal.
Where's
yet
that
for this
Croson
one.
grip, Amy?
So I'm gonna crack this Shire Terrace.
Yes.
To go get a. I've got only 1 basic forest. So let's get a basic forest into play tapped. And then now, because I've had a permanent leave the battlefield,
Yeah.
I wonder what this card could be.
Oh god, Amy's laughing here.
So I can then tap this swamp and cast this Fatal Push on the
Crawler.
what's called the Scalding Crawler, J-Ro.
Okay.
So now I don't.
The tyranny is over.
Yeah,
We're free.
We're free for probably another turn cycle. Now I'm going to draw 3 cards. Not pay shitloads of life to do. It's just upkeep on main phase. In the first main phase, if I both can own and control Vanille and Fang, I can pay. How much?
It's 2 and
5.
Golgari, right? Oh, is it 5? I thought
Yeah,
it was 2 more.
3 in Golgari. So that would be.
Ah, right.
That'd be down to 1 mana. Do I want to do? Actually, play. So, and for turn is going to be Witch's Cottage, which comes in tap. So I've got 3 other swamp. And it enters the battlefield untapped. I can put target creature card from the graveyard on top of my library. Put a Secure Tribe Elder on top of my library. Card left my graveyard. It's going to trigger Fang. I will draw a card. A 1, 2, 3 to play Relic of Legends. Tap for 1, 2, 3 for Commander Sphere. Tap for 1, 2 for Secure Tribe Elder.
He's back!
He's back.
Back again. Stevie's back. Tell a friend.
Yeah.
Stevie's back. Stevie's
and then
back. Stevie's back.
Do I want to go to combat at all? I don't think I can really get in anywhere, can I? Yeah, I think I'm just passing the turn there.
Okay.
I had 7 cards in hand as well, so. Hey, Thadrin. Thank you very much for the subscription.
Thanks,
Much
Fadrin.
appreciated. Never have to, but we love you for it.
8 months subscription. Thank you, Fadrin. We appreciate that. And it's all right. When you're on holiday, you do lose track of time. How's your holiday going?
The skyscraping for 4. Each player draws 4 cards.
I am so glad I got rid of that scrolling crawler. Jeez. 2.
Well, who's going to win? Will people win from combat damage or being decked out? Because
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's look at that.
I'm going to discard 2 islands, a Whelming Wave, an Inundate, and a Fairy Slumber Party. Yes, that is 3 board wipes I'm discarding because I don't want to play them.
yeah.
I'm just going to discard. I'm going to crack my Evolving Wilds just before we get to my turn. Get a Plains, and I'll put counters on the Boyds. Okay. Right. Untap and draw 3. Oh my god. Right, okay.
Weather shit, but stay inside and play Magic. That's what I do. Or play Baldur's Gate 3, because that's what me and Amy are doing a lot. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
Amy built a rogue that just kills things before I even get
1,
close.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and.
Oh, thank you very much for the subscription as well.
Oh, thank you, J-Ro. That's very...
J-Rose, he's gifted 1 to Chrono.
Oh, thank you, J-Ro. Yeah, that's very kind of you.
Absolutely. That's thanks for having me on.
Always a pleasure. We'd love to have you on again. And Go on, Chrono. You get a nice free sub courtesy of J-Ro. So
Unfortunately, we haven't got any emotes yet. We need to still work on that.
we need to get. I keep needing to get Athena to do it.
Athena's going to make some for us, but we just need to actually book that in.
Yeah, I'll wait for her to get back from her honeymoon because Athena got married last week. And
Oh,
no, 2 weeks.
congrats.
No, 2 weeks. Was it last week? Yeah, it was it?
Last weekend.
Yeah. I can't believe I forgot when my sister got married.
You play Tornos the Toy Maker.
Ooh. Eddie built a
I'm,
forget Eddie built a Tornos deck.
I am going to tap white.
I'm jealous.
1, 2, 3. I should play a land. That's what I should do. I'm going to play a Hallowed Fountain and I'll shock it in.
Oh, Valorant is a really fun game to play, so you're...
Do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, leaving the arcane signet open for another fun card. Murmuration.
Ooh. Don't see that very often. What
Birds
is
you
that?
control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. Oh, I forgot the solidarity trigger as well.
It
At the
makes
beginning of your end
Stormcrow?
step- yeah, it makes Stormcrow. So-
I scoop in response. I ain't messing around with Stormcrows on the field.
And then, oh gosh,
I've got the Infinity card, which makes Stormcrows, and I pulled a Stormcrow from the Mystery Booster 2-pack, so I just had to put it in there.
right, okay. I'm gonna come to the punchy step. Chris, you are on the most life.
I am, yes.
So I'm this time. I'm gonna come at you with Choco, who is a. I didn't do the landfall trigger, so it's 4, 8. It's 8, 8, 9 on the ground.
Ooh.
And oh no, sorry, 9 for the murmuration. And Amy, I'm gonna come at you with the BOP for 5 in the air.
So I'm taking 8
5 in the
damage.
air.
I'm taking 8,
Yes.
and that's commander damage. Yeah.
Well, you got attack. You got attack triggers first, haven't you? So
Do you have attack triggers because lands might change this? So and it will because I've got a Simic Growth Chamber. So it's gonna come in. I'm gonna put this land back. So I get another +1/+1 counter on the birds, and then it's another. So it's another 2 on top of that, Chris. Whatever I said it was before.
So I'm taking 10 commander damage.
yeah.
Yes.
Yikes. I am in danger now.
Actually on 19. Not wrong on.
Okay,
Spelltable.
I'm gonna.
23,
not-
Chris. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna choose not to pay 1. I am going to tap my arcane signet for a green, and I'm going to play a Gilded Goose, which is going to trigger off a Tornos, and I'm going to make a copy of Gilded Goose. Which in turn will make me 2 foods. Ah! Right. And then I need to move to end step. I'm going to I cast Tornos, Murmuration, Gilded Goose, so I make 3 Stormcrows.
Awesome. Which base here are 2 frees because of the
Correct.
Oh no.
I'll discard in a minute. I just need to write
That's
stuff
fine.
before I forget them. GG. Close enough. Okay. Keep. Oh, no, don't leave a card drawer. You can go.
I love how I can just casually chuck card draw on the bin because we're
Everybody's just dropping card on the bin.
just lots of it. It's amazing.
5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I'm going to get rid of Plains, Raise the Verge Thicket, Jubilant Skybonder, and Raise the Palisade. And that is me. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw 3.
Murmuration is a very good card, Ellie. I enjoy it very much.
play another swamp. Oh, I have something fun. Tap. I'm gonna tap Bloodthirsty Blade. I'm gonna tap a swamp and play Bloodthirsty Blade.
Yeah.
Do I want to pay the extort? I probably should. I'll tap Shizo. Pay the extort cost. Everyone loses 1 life and I gain 3 life.
Sure.
Then I will tap the Soul Ring, spending 1 colorless. I'm going to attach the Bloodthirsty Blade to Choco.
I knew you were going to do that, and I approve.
Yeah.
Choco is now a stone cold killer.
Always was.
Yeah. Don't fuck with a Chocobo over Rapier. So I've got 1 floating from the Stormwitch front. I'm then going to tap 2 more swamps. I'm going to play Psychosis Crawler.
Yep.
That was I could feel the I could feel like John's frustration. I'm happy for you, really.
Oh, he gets +2/+0.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I've had this in my hand for a while now.
Me and Jay really are 2 sides of the same coin at this rate.
Yeah.
I feel like we brought like wrong decks, John.
I don't know. I feel okay. I feel like.
Yeah. Your birds are doing alright, I guess.
But I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. It could be worse. I do have 2 foods, which might be relevant.
Might be useful, yeah.
Mm.
I've got too many last 2. I've got 12 cards. I think I need to tap 2. So floating 4. I'm going to play Decanter of Endless Water, so I have no maximum hand size. Pay the extort cost again. 1 floating.
What you?
So I've tapped 2 swamps to float 4 mana.
Float 4 mana. Then
3 of it on Decanter of Endless Water, and then I pay the extort cost on Crypt Gas. I go up to 29.
Yep. Crypt Gas is just slowly killing us.
Yeah. Then let's go to combat. So I will. I don't think I can get. That makes stuff unblockable. Yeah. So go to combat. I'm going to send Gix at J-Ro and the Changeling Outcast at John. So Gix is free flying, life link, and Changeling Outcast is 1/1 unblockable.
Yeah, can't block it, so I'll take it.
Cool. I will then pay 2 life. Draw 2.
How embarrassing would it be if I died to just like lots of changing out?
Probably. Draw 2 cards. You will lose 2 life.
1 second. Let me catch up with where we are. What life totals give you? 15.
I'm on 22.
And
22, and I'm on 18.
And then
2 ducks.
26. Right.
Yeah.
And then now we've got a trigger to lose life.
2 life from Psychosis Crawler triggers.
You already lost your life then,
J-Ro. Yeah.
And it's
he already
13. Yeah, or...
So, yeah, J-Ro's at 15, so John should now be at 20, and Amy
Yes.
should be at 16, I think.
Yeah, I'm on 16. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Psychosis Crawler's power is currently 14/14. Yep. I think last trigger. I'm gonna tap black. Last one for 2. I'm going to cast Tormented Soul. Pay the extort cost. Everyone loses another 1 life each, and I gain 3 life. And then you all lose 1 extra from Bontu's Monument. So you all lose a total of 4 with all that. And I have seen enough. I am satisfied. I will pass the turn.
You've seen enough now, have you?
I have seen enough. I am satisfied.
John, where's that Choco going next turn?
Not at me.
I am going to attempt to deal with it in a different way. I think I can.
That crawler is a
Find a way to
13/13
not attack.
Phaedron, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, if you want to, I don't need to attack. I personally don't need to attack with Choco.
That's
I just
fine.
need to attack with the other stuff. So if you want to get rid of Choco,
No. I don't want to get rid of Choco. I don't want to have to use my removal on Choco. I want to use my removal on something on Chris's side of the board.
I mean, that is fair and valid. That's
Yeah.
what I would also like to do.
And I'm hoping that you do. I'm hoping that by removing some of the problem things, I don't get Choco. Maybe. But I'm going to do this lethal scheme by tapping these 3 creatures and one land. So I'm going to target the Cryptghast.
What does Evil Scheme do?
30, Chris.
Destroy target creature or planeswalker, and each creature that convoked lethal scheme connives.
Yeah, I can.
So that will destroy, and I'm going to connive. I will do them in this order, so we'll do Fang first. I will draw and discard.
Cryptgas Ghost can't stop that. So
I will discard a. If it's a non-land card, right? 3 visits. This gets a counter. It's not going to matter actually, because I'm going to do things later on anyway. So draw for Vineal. I don't think I need Riveter's Outlook, so I will get a counter. And I will draw for Secure Tribota. I really don't need an Elves of Deep Shadow either. So actually, that was a land, so this one's non-land. So they get counters there. That's resolved. I will then sacrifice Secure Tribe Elder. So I'm pretty sure you don't need to tap it to do it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I was just thinking, wait a minute, it's got no text. Now it's time when you want the text. To double check that, but yeah. Let's get a swamp this time. Oh, I got all my swamps already. Swamp.
There's got to be a better way.
I want to not have to take much more damage from that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then now I'm going to go to my untap.
Cryptgas got a lot of value, even if now.
Yeah, it's to get rid of some of the drain, I think. So then go to draw stare, draw 3 cards. I'm not taking any damage now, so no one.
No damage.
3. Pre-comment main phase, I'm going to pay 3 and Golgari. These get exiled and come back in as Ragnarok.
Oh no.
Divine Deliverance. I don't know whether it even pick up on the.
I just had to search it earlier because it doesn't pick up. So Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Haste.
Vigilance,
That's a lot
Menace,
of keywords.
Trample, Reach, Haste, and then when it just dies, I destroy target permanent and return target non-legendary permanent card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Reach, Haste.
Yeah, then I'm going to pay 3 mana for this Mask of Grizzlebrand.
Hey, that's my idea.
How could something so massive wear such a tiny mask?
And then I'm going to pay 3 mana and equip the Mask of Grizzlebrand onto Ragnarok.
Just sat on it.
Yeah, he's just sat on it. Yeah.
Swivel on it, punk.
I will play. Have you got any flying, Chris?
Yes.
Do you?
Tapped.
You got flying?
No, it's tapped. It's tapped. No.
It's your commander, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fuck.
That's fine. I'm going to play this Fabled Passage. And then I will go to combat.
Am I about to die?
Chris, can I swing at you with a 7/6 flying vigilance, menace, trample, reach, haste?
In response, because I would rather you didn't. I'm going to tap Decant of Endless Water for black.
Yeah.
As the digital cost, I have to sacrifice a creature. I'm going to sacrifice Shadowy Denizen. I am going to exile Ragnarok with worthy cost. So no death triggers for you. can see the look on her face.
That's a sorcery.
She is.
That's a sorcery.
Oh,
Mm.
for oh no! Clip that bit.
Yeah. I can love it. Jeez. Okay. Revolut counter. So are you taking 7?
I am taking 7.
7 commander damage.
Somebody
I
clip
don't know.
that.
Like, how do you track commander damage from a melded commander?
I think I just pick one of. I just pick one of them. I guess. I'll just.
Yeah.
Is it technically both?
That's a good question. Is it technically both? Because they, yeah, I don't know.
Sorcery speed.
Okay. So you're down 23, yeah.
Yes.
But you have your thing back
Yeah.
because there's no way you could have cast it. So
And
it's like been in.
I've got lifelink on it, so I'll gain 7.
Yeah, up to 20.
Yeah, don't forget to
Yay.
get your creature back, Chris.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can bring your creature. It was tapped or untapped. I can't remember.
It was it was untapped because I didn't tap it.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this vampiric rites.
What does that one do?
It means I can sacrifice a creature and gain 1 life, draw a card. So if somebody does try to remove my commander now, I can do that. I'll crack this Fabled Passage and go get a swamp. Yeah, I've got another swamp. No, I don't have a swamp. When it 1, 2, 3.
Did anyone
No,
clip?
I do.
Did anyone
I've got-
clip
I've got
my?
5 in the deck.
Did you clip my little mistake, Amy?
I don't know. We'll have to.
I thought you said you could press a button and clip things.
1, 2. I've only got 4 in. Wow, so I should have a swamp in here somewhere. Get the forest instead. I put 5 in here. 1, 2. No, I can't actually activate the thing. Never mind.
Phaedra has just realised you're not running a white deck. I think it's blown his mind a bit.
It's blowing his mind a little bit, is it? Okay.
You're a bit late to the party there, Phaedra, but congratulations.
I think it's like one of those
Actually,
things though
actually, I
that
can
you
do it.
look at and because it just doesn't make sense, you just sort of
It
ignore
really
it.
doesn't, does it? So.
Yeah, okay, so that is my turn. I need to now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. I've got 10 cards in hand. I need to discard stuff. I'm going to discard a command tower, a Desert of the Indomitable, and this Baron Walk is not going anywhere, I think. 7.
Did you gain your life from your commander?
Yeah, oh, sorry, I didn't do it on Spelltable. I did it on stream.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. That's my 21. Then I will pass turn there.
And you've got the mana to activate it.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
do have the mana to activate it, yeah.
Jared, do you have a bounce spell?
Am I me?
Yeah, I would rather not hit you with Choco, and I've already promised Amy I wouldn't.
When you said, do I have a bounce ball? Am I me? I mean, of course I do.
Yeah, I'm just laying it out. I've promised Amy I wouldn't, but I also would rather not kill you. So, and it must. Choco is currently thirsty for blood.
Mm-hmm.
It's a basic Chocobo diet.
Well, not on the wrong person. Really in the tank.
Yeah. The deck's a little tight on mana, and that's okay.
Alright when I had my crypt gas. Mana wasn't an object. Amy decided though to be the fun police. Why are you being the fun police, Amy?
We're being the fun police. We're all on roughly even life totals now. Whereas you were shooting ahead. Like, J-Ro's a little bit lower, but we're all like, not too bad.
J-Ro's quite behind comparatively.
Yeah.
Not terribly.
Which is why I'd rather not murder him. I'd rather murder Chris. But he's made it so I can't. Well, not easily.
I'll play out a Folio Fancies.
Oh, fancy that.
So now nobody has maximum hand size.
I'm sure that
Yay! It's building up to a big punishment here.
Mm-hmm. For now, I will just pass the turn.
Okay. You need to untap, draw 3, 2 and 2, 3. Do I lose any? No, not this turn.
No, we're not punished for that.
Right. I'm going to play this Flood Farm Verge as my land
Should fan
for
off.
turn.
Later.
Triggers!
Trigger. Your board is a mess.
6.
That's better.
And then I'll put the big dice resembles the +1/+1 counters on the storm.
Oh, stand firm. He's bringing out the big dice.
Yeah.
Who ordered the big gulp?
Okay. And yeah, Tornos does technically get one, but surprise I'm not attacking with Tornos. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to move to combat. I am going to attack Chris with everything that is not Choco.
And where is Choco going?
And not Tonos. Tonos is staying back. I'm hoping that you have a way to bounce this because I really don't want to. I mean, you've got a blocker. I've hit J-Ro with Choco before. I don't think I've hit Amy. You've got. How big is Ragnarok?
7/6.
7/6. So it's. I would kill it. Is there a way that I can get this blasted thing off? There isn't. No, chat. Who do I hit? I don't want to hit J-Ro. He's on 13 life. I'll murder him.
I mean, I'm more than okay if you want to hit Amy.
Yeah, no, but I think I already said I can't. I did say I can't. I'm sorry, J-Ro. I did say I wouldn't.
I feel like that. I can't remember what movie it was, but it's that scene with that guy in the fedora is just ready to shoot someone.
Yeah,
He's got tears in his eyes as he's doing it. I don't know what film that's from.
But I have got triggers. So you might want to interact with the triggers afterwards, but I do have the triggers nonetheless. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 birds attacked. So I've
That's
got
going to be a lot of lands.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2. Actually, only 2 lands. Oh, I've got to take that spell though. That's funny. Keep that spell, and I'm gonna take a Misty Rainforest and a Command Tower. They come in tapped. And then putting in the graveyard, Distant Melody, Shrike Force, Side Quest, Raider Chocobo, and Emiria Angel. And then I'll put an extra counter on the birds. So 7. Okay.
God, how many big burbs are coming my way?
Right, J-Ro, do you have a thing for Choco?
Oh, you said it is coming at me. Okay.
It has to, unfortunately. I did promise Amy I wouldn't.
It doesn't have to. You chose to. And that's okay. No, I will repulse it.
Yes!
Turn direct creature to its owner's hand and draw a card.
There you
What happens to
Green counter spot.
what happens to the Bloodthirsty
No,
Blade
fine.
then? Does that come back to me or does it stay on John's board?
It's on your board,
your board,
technically.
yeah.
Right, okay. Now, I have got 3, 6. 3, 6, 13, 14. 20 damage in the air coming your way, Chris.
Boy.
Yeah, 20 damage coming your way.
I have nothing to stop it. I am taking 20 damage.
Okay, cool.
Yay!
Drawing any cards from Gix?
Say that again, sorry. I'm trying to think if I got tricks. I do have something.
No, I was saying, are you going to draw any cards from Gix?
Oh, am I?
Only
No, I won't,
didn't do
because
damage.
Oh, no, I don't think. Yeah, you didn't
I
hit
can't.
anybody.
I
Okay.
didn't. Yeah,
That
no.
wasn't
So
impressed,
I
okay.
will not. I am unable to. I am going to tap 3. Wait, that's more mana than 3. I'm going to tap 3 Simic Growth Chamber, and I'm going to play Midnight Clock. I
In the
am
midnight hour, she cried more.
right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. This is kind of funny, I think. So we'll start, but we'll do. I just need to count my mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. That's enough to do all of this. That's cool. Right, we're gonna do
Don't do it.
4 mana and bring out Choco again.
Yep.
And then we're gonna. This is real mean of me, but it's kind of funny. I'm gonna tap 6, and I'm going to cast Perch Protection, and I'm going to gift an extra turn to J-Ro.
Nice.
Oh, oh wow.
J-Ro now goes before Chris, isn't
Me.
it?
Goes
Yeah,
before
J-Ro
Chris,
goes
then it's
before
Chris,
me.
then it's Amy, then it's J-Ro, then it's back to me. And during this time, so I'm going to make 4 birds, and until my next turn, my life total can't change, and I have protection from everything.
So you have protection, which means that you can't be targeted. But if something does affect all players, does it still?
Yes, yes. So like, if you make it so that but my life total can't change, so you can interact with my hand. You can make me mill with
like Folio Fancies.
That will work
Okay.
because that's But I just Other than that, that's it. So I make 4 birds.
It is exiled and not in your graveyard, though.
Oh yes, it is exiled. 4, and then I have cast Choco. I cast
Protection.
that spell. How many?
Midnight
Did I cast
Clock.
any other spells?
Midnight Clock.
Midnight Clock 3. So I'm going to get another 3 Stormcrows. The birds. All right, I'll pass the turn.
Oh no,
you're
it's J-Ro.
passing to me, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go back
Yes,
to
to
J-Ro.
you.
Okay. So,
Bing
end
bong.
phase of your turn, I am going to activate the Folio Fancies. Each opponent puts a number of cards equal to the number of cards in their hand.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So not the cards in their hand, but a number of cards equal. So that you basically mill X for X's however many cards in your hand.
2, 3, 4,
7,
6,
1,
7, and
2,
8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
if it's relevant for anything, I got rid of a Chocobo, Kick, Planes, Traveling Chocobo, Guardian Project, Dawn's Truce, Unbreakable Formation, Guahia the Windlord, and a Temple Guard.
I got rid of a bunch of stuff, but Sanitarium Skeleton's in my graveyard, so now I can reanimate that. That's the only relevant one I just got rid of. So.
Are we mulling?
You mill equals the number of cards in your hand.
Mill.
Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
and Chris has
6,
decanters,
7,
so you
8,
can discard.
9, 10, 11, 12. I got a bill 12.
Well, we all have no limits to our hand size.
Yeah.
Cabal
But
Stronghold.
Chris did on his turn, so he drew
Rancor.
loads on his turn and then didn't discard.
Yeah.
So that's 2, 3. Wait for his wobble. 4 Damnation. 5 a Swamp. 6 Varagoth. 7 a Swamp. 8 a Swamp. 9 is Reliquary Tower. 10 is Massacre Girl. 11 is Cabal Coffers. Oof, that hurts. 12 is another Swamp.
Okay.
Alright. Untap for my turn. Roll for the extra turn. All once. Twice. 3 times.
Oh, if it wasn't clear, all of my permanents phase out as well, so I can't interact because I can't tap for mana or cast any spells. So, I am.
It's basically Fairy's Protection, isn't it? So.
Yeah, but with birds.
Okay. I'm going to cast a Well of Ideas. Enters the battlefield, I draw 2 cards. At the beginning of each other player's draw step, they draw an additional card. So we have another Howling Mine. And at the beginning of my draw step, I draw 2 additional cards. I draw 2 just for coming in.
I am still so glad that these the crawlers went. Honestly, with how these, with how much card draw in this game.
My crawlers just mine. Oh, you mean the scrolling crawlers, not the psychosis crawler?
Yeah, the other crawlers. Your psychosis crawler is going to be a bit annoying, but
yeah. Ow.
What else have we got then, Jiro? How much more damage are you doing to our libraries?
Not more until it's back around, I think. So for right now, I'm just gonna do some discarding. The islands and the magic mirror. So it doesn't really help right now. And then I will pass the turn.
Now it's my turn.
It was Chris.
Yeah. Untap. Draw 3.
We all lose 3?
You all lose 3.
4.
Apart
I don't.
Oh, draw 4, so you'll lose 4.
I won't.
He's on 10.
My life total can't change.
You can't change. Yeah. Yep. You're a 9 actually.
So John's left tail can't change. Neither can Amy's. Only John's can't change.
Hey, John.
Okay. I will tap a swamp. I'm going to tap Shizzo to give the Psychosis Crawler fear until end of turn. Oh no, sorry, I can't because it's legendary. Sorry, ignore me.
What?
What's that?
Oh, you can't.
Okay.
It has to be a legendary.
It has to be legendary, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that's fine. My bad. I did a dum-dum. Not the first time.
Not the first time, yeah. And definitely won't be the last.
Yeah. So, Psychosis Crawler is currently 1919. Case. will tap 2. I'm going to play Mari the Killing Quill.
Oh, I love Mari.
Used to do a commander deck around her, but didn't.
Let me. I just want to double check this card a second.
Are you going to respond?
Yeah, because if you then do anything to my commander, I can't then sacrifice it now with Vampiric Rites.
Yeah.
It's the thing.
Yeah.
So
So on the stack, are you? Or...
I have to decide whether I want to do this whilst it's on the stack.
Yeah.
Because it's because you have the spell in your hand to exile my commander, but
Yes.
then you could just decide to put Bloodthirsty Blade on it instead.
I was also thinking that. To be honest.
But then also it means I just can't sack it later on. Yeah, so I'm gonna tap the commander for a black.
Yeah.
And tap this and sacrifice Ragnarok.
Yeah.
So Ragnarok dies. I destroy target permanent and return target non-legendary permanent card from my graveyard to the battlefield.
Yeah.
These two are going in the graveyard. I've also got a trigger here to pay X, where X is power and draw X cards.
We haven't got the X to do that.
Well, X would be 7.
Yeah, but you pay X. Is
Life.
X is what? Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do I pay 7 life and draw 7 cards? How much power have you got on the board that you could attack with?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
6 total, and then we're going to take more potential from card draw.
Yeah, mainly from card draw.
You know what? I'm going to live dangerously. I'm going to draw 7 cards.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Okay.
So that's going to resolve
Life is a
first.
resource.
That's going to resolve first, and then I've got the other triggers from just the other things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then these two are going in the graveyard.
Yep.
But I've got destroy target permanent.
Suspicion.
Target permanent is going to be. This isn't on the battlefield yet, so I
Yeah.
can't destroy that.
Yep.
I think I'll just.
I've got like a lot of like Gix is basically giving me lifelink, which is for anything keeping me alive at the moment. So
Maybe I take out Gix, but then it's the
Psychosis
it's,
forward.
no. What I'm going to take out is your Mask of Grizzlebrand.
my one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah, and then I've got to.
Is that destroyed or exiled?
just destroyed?
Yeah, that makes sense.
The return is target permanent is going to be a Golgari Findbroker.
What does that do?
When it comes in, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. That's going to be Vanille.
Okay.
So Vanille goes to my hand, and I drew a whole bunch of other cards. I'll look at this in a minute. But then you carry on. Now Mari's going to resolve.
My resolves. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, I've got
Can't wait to follow your
I had the original trigger.
fancies.
The original trigger as well. I forgot about the Vampiric Rites. Gain 1 life and draw a card.
So you get to 12.
From activating that, so I draw another card.
So a black creature enters the battlefield. I'm going to give the Psychosis Crawler Intimidate.
Mm-hmm.
How much power this thing has?
Intimidates like
In response to Psychosis Crawler getting Intimidate, I'm going to activate the Folio.
Nice.
Yeah. What does Folio do again?
We mill.
Mill equal to
however
hand
many
size.
cards we've got in our hand. So 2,
16.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to mill 8. So I'm going to mill a forest, negate, close strand, warden of Evil
Cottage.
1, 2, 3,
Son of
4,
Yorgmoth.
5,
Swamp.
6, 7, and 8.
the only relevant. I've got those things. The
5,
relevant one is that I can
6,
unearth an Ashnod's Harvester.
7.
I've got a bunch of lands, a Warden of Evil a negate, Cosmic Rebirth, Elixir, and Soul Catches Airy. Also forgot my Bing Bong counter. I need to do that.
17.
Do I actually? My permanents are phased out. I don't get a Bing Bong.
No, you don't.
I shouldn't have this one either.
Right. I go to combat now, I think. Problem is, do I take out Amy? I think I got Psycho Scroll. I've got lethal on either Amy or J-Ro.
Why?
Psychosis Crawler.
So what's Intimidate do again?
It can't be blocked except by artifact creatures or creatures that share a colour with it.
Yeah, okay.
But now the question is, who is a...
Oh, yeah, because you've got power to your cards in your hand, isn't it?
And I have a load of cards.
Yeah.
You don't want me to untap. I can tell you that.
I'm still not sure.
I kind of want you to untap.
Yeah, because the amount of milling, like my library's looking a bit
I've
thin.
got Gaia's Blessing in this deck, so I'm just waiting to get that.
Whereas I can't
The
really...
Gaia's Blessing doesn't exactly help if you draw it.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to mill it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably quite
If I
likely.
untap and do like a giant brain geyser, it doesnn't help you.
My library is... I'm probably dead the next time the folio gets activated.
I think... I think I go to combat. I have
And
to...
you're probably dead the next time the folio activates.
That's... Folio's on Jero's board?
Yeah.
Well, I got a Psychosis... Jero's Psychosis Crawler.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I will note I also have a Spectral Deluge in hand, so yeah, you do not want me to untap.
Yeah, 17/17. Intimidate.
Yeah.
So mean.
Killing the guests like that.
Yeah.
Whereas my life total still a bit thin. Right, second main. Not worth doing.
Are you paying life to draw another card as well?
No, I'm not. Why would I do that, Amy?
Because it deals damage to me as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I'm on free life.
Yeah.
Dang, the Iron Maiden was way down there.
Tap a swamp. I'm going to cast Cling to Dust and exile target card from a graveyard. You're the only viable target, Amy.
Yeah. Just have my graveyard and have a look through.
Purge Protection, chat.
Blackfest.
Good card.
There's like 2 or 3 things I can cast from the graveyard in there.
Are they creatures or...
yeah, one's a Sanitarium Skeleton, I think it was, and then there's an unearthed one that I put that's near the top. Then you got my other commander.
Yeah, I'll exile Sanitarium Skeleton.
Yeah. Okay.
I gain free life because it was a creature card.
Yep.
I need life. I need as much life as I can get my hands on.
Oh, we don't have maximum hand size now, do we?
I still do.
You still do.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a Fine Broker, which does nothing now. It's an ETB that got me a thing back.
Okay, so...
It's a 3/4.
I think I just tap 4. I'm going to play Cling to Dust for its escape cost.
Oh yeah.
Exile 5 other
cards,
cards,
nice.
and I've got loads of I've milled a load of lands, so I can actually just use lands to fuel this.
Nice.
I'll do your graveyard again, Amy.
Should we take the other one I can get back?
Yeah, take the other one I can get back.
National Harvester, yeah.
So I go
Just
gain.
double check anything else
I
you
gain
might want to
9
do
life.
in a minute. Yeah, if you've got my commander, you might want to do it again.
Yeah.
And then you've got...
I just need to gain what life I can at this point.
Nothing else I can... Oh, and a flashback was not a creature.
Yeah.
The flashback, not a creature.
So John's phased. John's phased out until his next turn.
Yeah,
isn't he?
till his turn. Yeah.
So if I was to attach above Thirsty Blade to a creature, it would have to attack me.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just attack you. Yeah.
Can't do that.
It's like evable, isn't it? So.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just making sure I know what's.
Let's just read. Does it specifically goad?
I forgot. Bonsu's Monument. You should have lost a life, Amy, because I cast Mari. So yeah, I should have.
We'll lose another life.
I go to 10.
Yeah, it's goaded. So it attacks each combat if able, and attacks a player other than you if able. So
I should have done this first, but I'll tap 2 to play Grim Hireling. I should have done that before and then gone to combat. I could have gained treasure tokens. That will trigger Bontu's Monument. Amy, you lose a life, I gain a life. And I pass the turn there.
Yeah, should be on 9.
Yeah, I'm on 11.
Oh, you haven't gained your life.
I'm on 11 at the moment.
I
I'm
haven't gained
clinging
your life.
on.
And let's put J-Row down to 0.
I'll play a land for turn. I don't really. Instead, I'll play a swamp and that'll be it. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have played Grim Harling first, and rather than, and then I could have made treasure tokens. I could have done another Cling to Dust.
So how many cards am I drawing now?
Because
a couple of the extra
On
cards
the
have
Howling
gone.
Mine
So
only.
just one extra now.
just
isn't
the
it?
Howling
Just
Mine.
two.
So you're drawing 2.
Yeah, drawing 2. Thing is, mostly now I need to figure out how I survive John.
Oh god, yeah. John is got. I'm dead. I think I'm basically just dead to John on his turn because he can just fly over me.
Yeah. I can get my commanders back out, but then I can't flip them. Let's get a permanent card from my graveyard. So what can I get back that could be useful and could potentially save me from John? It's probably not a lot. That's not relevant until another turn cycle. That lets me play a land from the graveyard, so not many lands that's going to save me either. Oh, because I don't fly, I can make things.
Oh, I flash in Maggie.
Oh no, Mags, don't come on my board.
Maggie.
Maybe that's useful.
What, Maggie being on the table?
Mags, no.
Yeah, kind of an awkward...
No, Maggie, no.
You might have to let her...
stop her.
Yeah, I can't because my camera's in the way.
Yeah.
Maggie, no, come...
Right.
Come on, you.
Down, kitty. oh. just
Destroying the set.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cats are forever. Just
Nature's lovable pains in the butt, they are.
Okay. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Play Vanille. And I'm gonna mill 2. 1, 2. Cankerbloom and Rite of Renewal. Return a permanent card from my graveyard to my hand. So I'm thinking I'm just getting bang, aren't I? Get Fang back. Play 3 mana. Play back out Fang. Green and 1 to play out this.
oh, Chris was still on your board.
Hey, transfer boards.
Jesus, I'm sorry. Sorry. That's me, just stuff. I played out these things. I spoke through what I was doing, so I think people hopefully understood.
Yeah.
So I've got these. Played the scavenging news.
Oh boy.
The Scoos!
First thing I'm going to do is pay a green and exile that thing that you're doing, the one you're escaping over and over again.
Cling to Dust. Yeah.
Cling to Dust.
Yeah.
It's not a. I don't get anything out of it, do I?
So yeah, you don't get anything out of it. So.
But it's fine. That's gone then now. And then I'm gonna pay 3 mana to equip this Mask of Grizzlebrand onto the Golgari Finebroker. And then I'm gonna pass the turn.
And then we wait to die, I think.
Alright, okay.
I think John has enough in the air to just kill us both. Because he did 20 damage to me.
Yeah, I know. I think we're just
Draw
dead.
for turn.
Oh, I got discard. I got discard ships of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4. Those are useless. So loads of things.
Okay. We'll kick things off then by playing this Judge's Familiar. And then I'm going to play this Celestia Sanctuary as land for turn, bouncing my island to hand. And then I have a bunch of triggers, so we'll just uptick my counters now.
Jesus, England scored 371 runs to beat India on the last day of cricket. My God.
Right. I'm going to put you both out of your misery.
Thank you.
I'm going to... Not going to be around the bush. I'm just going to tap 4, and I'm going to play a Chrome as well.
Yeah. So, what's that? Just roll stuff.
Choose one. If you control your commander as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Creatures you control gain flying, vigilance, and double strike until end of turn. Creatures you control gain lifelink, indestructible, and protection from all colours until end of turn.
Yeah, I think we're just dead on.
I see how it is. He comes in at the last
Yeah.
minute and bloody ruffle stomps us over like that. The bloody cheek of him.
I don't know who it was, but somebody gave me so many cards.
Yeah, it was
I'm not
definitely.
sure.
I'll tell you
So
what,
many cards.
What I am going to do to make a statement is tap these 2 and abrupt decay your commander.
Do you know what I'm going to do to make it?
I can't even do it
I'm
actually.
gonna flash in
It's 4 CMC.
Plummeted Escort. So it's got hexproof.
I have nothing I can
it's
cast.
abrupt decay. It's 3 or less. And it's a 4 CMC
Well,
card.
Oh yeah.
Well, everyone.
I'll swing and do blah blah blah.
GG's to John. Our emergency guest has come out flying. Proof that Chocopos are OP. Now, well, Quay. I think the same person. Are they actually called Chocobos or Chocobos? Chocobos. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody give GG's to John. Well played, my friend. That was a fantastic match. Even if a lot of river was spent just to get rid of scrolling crawlers.
Choco-broken.
Choco-broken.
If we didn't, our game would have been much shorter.
That's why I played it. No, well played, everyone. That was a really fun game of Magic. Insane is probably the best way to describe that one. So, and thank you to everyone in chat who came along to see that through, and congrats to both our guests for some really good plays. John, as our winner, you get the privilege of signing off first. So yeah, please tell chat who you are and where they can find you and what you
hi folks, I am one of the co-hosts and the producer of Brazen Coalition Games, a weekly EDH stream here on Twitch and YouTube. We stream every Sunday, 7 p.m. BST, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. This week we'll be doing Chat Chaos. If you haven't been on a Chat Chaos stream, this is where you get to use your channel points in Twitch to make my brain melt live on stream. Basically, you have decision paralysis for the rest of the game, and there's loads of ways you can interact with the game. Everything from just drawing cards to doing a hard-casted Prisoner's Dilemma, giving everyone random piles. Strix is our king of chaos for that stream. That's a lot of fun. And yeah, we also have started doing a once a month, I'm going to use this phrase lightly, podcast stream where we just chat on stream.
Makes sense.
About Magic. So yeah.
Thank you very much. And yeah, go check out Brazen Coalition Games. They're like a great bunch of hosts, great community, and especially like Chat Chaos streams are always full of insanity. So it's been a pleasure having you on again. Thank you so much for coming in at the last minute for us as well. So we really do appreciate you filling in at short notice. So well deserved. And over to you, J-Ro. Again, thank you so much for coming on and being a good sport. Please tell chat who you are, where they can find you, and if you've got anything coming up you want to share.
So I'm Coach J-Ro, the UnsummonedSkull. I write for EDH Trek. I actually just had an article come out today.
Hey.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. I'm getting close to 100 articles. I think I'm currently at about 80.
Ooh.
Getting up there. Yeah, I have my own stream where I bounce stuff because that's what all my decks do. That's kind of my thing. That's why I'm UnsummonedSkull. I also have an annual tournament that I do every March, along with March Madness, the basketball tournament. I do a theme deck throwdown every March. So if you have any decks that are built around a creature type, love to have you on.
I have several.
It is. Yeah. I'm actually sleeving up a fairies deck right now.
Chat, I have to just say this now because I'm an idiot. This deck was called Que, and clearly the deck should be called These Birds Were Made for Walking.
Yeah, definitely should be.
Well, yeah, but they flew, so that we all know that's a lie.
Yeah, but because
Nah, but
Chocobos has to say walk, don't we?
Choco
in some
broken,
games.
I think it's only. But yeah, no. Thanks a lot, Jira. It's been such a pleasure having you on. I think we've known each other quite a while now, so it's been great to finally get you on stream. And if you ever want any of us on,
Thank you.
give us a shout. And fingers crossed that maybe you can make it to MagicCon Atlanta, while the rest of us have to wait 13 months for Amsterdam. It can't come fast enough, but no, honestly, it's been a blast having you on, and thank you so much for being with us today. And
Oh, my honor. Thank you.
no worries. Me and Amy are going to be back in 2 weeks' time, where we'll do a belated actual Final Fantasy pre-con stream, where we have the wonderful Mia Bai, who a good friend of the channel as well, and MTG Specs fresh from MagicCon Vegas. So we hope you'll check us out there. I have no idea what anything Final Fantasy related is, so I'm going to be completely lost.
Yep.
So, which means I'll either win out of nowhere or I will be dead first. There'll be no in between. So, yeah. But check out our links on all my links, and we have our Discord community if you're not on there as well. So check that out, and yeah, have a good night, and we'll see you all very soon. So
Bye, everybody.
goodbye.
Bye. See you later, folks.